Dear church family members, at last year's annual church meeting, Richard explained that there were going to be 5 particular areas of focus over the next year for us as a church family. Developing a deep culture of prayer, developing community and relationships between our 3 congregations, developing plans for growth, developing the full engagement of church staff and church members' gifts, and reacting graciously to people holding different views to us and to external pressures and challenges we might face. There's quite a lot of overlap between these 5 priorities, but we want to maintain a clear focus on each one. The third of these, developing plans for growth, was focused on at this month's prayer meeting, and it's both exciting and challenging. The Lord is blessing our church family with increased numbers in all 3 of our services, and we're beginning to see the impact of the Minster Quarter developments, with more people walking through the churchyard and visiting the Minster during the week. And this is before the Minster Exchange building has opened for business. We're seeking, therefore, to make the most of these opportunities. One of the particular challenges for us is the pressure now coming on the 10 a.m. service in St Matthew's. The growth in the number of young families means that we're running out of sufficient space for our children and youth to meet, and we need more leaders as the number of children and young people grows. We're also not that far away from the church feeling too squashed in St Matthew's on a Sunday morning. Now, this is where our first priority comes in, developing a deep culture of prayer. Because unless we commit our way to the Lord at every stage, we may not develop His plans for our church family. So it's important that we pray about this now and in the weeks ahead. The second priority also becomes an important focus, developing community and relationships between our 3 congregations. Because as we grow, there's a greater danger of people feeling less connected to the whole church family through sheer size. We want to maintain that sense of being united as one church family, albeit in 2 buildings and with 3 services, each with its own style and flavour. The other 2 priorities also come into play here, because as we grow, there will be a need to resource what we do as a growing church, engaging the gifts which the Lord has given to us for building His church. And if changes have to be made in any area of our church life, change can be unsettling and not always unanimously agreed by everyone. So reacting graciously will be important for any internal changes, as well as those external challenges we as a church may face. So could Anna and I, as your church wardens, ask you not just to pray about these things now, but in the days and weeks ahead. It's exciting to see the Lord at work building His church in the centre of Cheltenham. But of course, all those involved in making plans and decisions need wisdom, humility, courage, and prayerfulness at every stage. Please pray for the staff, the Standing and Finance Committee, and the PCC as they discuss and plan for the growth of our church family. Thank you.